come to set every day with a smile on my face because we're making Captain America.
Why do I have a hard time believing that? Guys, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. And my humble thanks.
And being handed the shield, it just means a lot to me.
No, it doesn't. This is the first look. Brave New World, Captain African America, first look.
It's personal.
I doubt it.
He has made that decision to become unabashedly Captain America.
Sir!
It's so cheap. It's so cheap. It's such an insult. It's like, let me just hand you this mantle. I don't know. It's so cheap.
He stays.
And Harrison Ford playing President Ross is one of the many pinch-yourself moments.
I had seen actors in the Marvel movies have a really good time. And I thought, well, maybe I ought to get me some of that.
Maybe I ought to get me some of that cash. That's all he cares about. It's like when he was asked that question in that Star Wars interview. He's like, I don't care. He doesn't care about any of this stuff. Let me get some of that. He wants the money.
Harrison was cool, and he was great. And it was really interesting to see him sculpting a character in a world this big. I couldn't put a price on that lesson.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
Captain America. You ever ask yourself?
Oh, boy. Who do we have here? We have first official Captain America, but was rejected because he's black and didn't get the screen time. And then we have hand-me-down, Falcon, different other diverse hire, but it's all okay because it's in the comics.
You ever ask yourself?
And then we have the dude from Breaking Bad, who's the same actor and everything, but he's good. He's a good actor. I have no idea who this is. Is she a bad guy?
Who's playing who?
Who's playing who? And then, you know, this chick back here, there are so many reshoots to this, so many different reshoots to the film that they were originally going to cast this chick who I didn't realize it in the first trailer that I watched, but she's an actual superhero in the comics. But she's like an Israeli superhero, and I think Marvel thought, oh, that's a little bit spicy, so we can't do that. So they gave her a kind of a back seat. She's like, who's playing who?
Audiences are going to really appreciate bringing it back to old school Marvel, and I'm excited for people to see that.
So many surprises left.
The Hulk.
Come and get me!
They barely showed anything new. They just showed him turning his head. Brave New World. Get tickets now. I heard a take from somebody. They said, man, maybe it would have been a lot better if they didn't show the Hulk. Because a lot of people don't know who the Red Hulk is. They don't know that General Ross ends up being the Red Hulk. So maybe it would have been a lot better if they actually didn't include that in the trailer. And I thought that was a good take. I thought, man, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe you're right. But then the problem with that is that no one cares about Anthony Mackie or Captain America, Captain African America. And so I guess they kind of had to throw that in to kind of get people on board. It's all the same old, same old. They didn't really show anything new in this first look, but it's interesting to check out. I mean, they're all just talking about how great it is, how much they love the role. I mean, really nothing else new. Are those the fingertips of that thing that's in the ocean? What is it called? It's like that from the Eternals movie, which was god-awful. It was a celestial or something like that. And it was the planet, and all these diverse hires were trying to do something. I don't remember. I watched the whole movie. And Jon Snow is like the devil or a deviant. And he's with this Chinese chick who has about as much, you know, acting range, at least in that movie, in the Eternals, as this wooden back scratcher that I've got. Alongside the rest of the cast, and then you had a big fat black gay dude, and then an Indian guy who loved his culture and was cool with the world burning because he loved his culture too much. And at the end of the day, an evil white guy who flew into the sun. And somehow they woke up this creature, which is the world, and it was reaching its arm out of the galaxy, out of the world, out of the earth, and it was just going to kill itself, I guess, which if I was in the movie, I would have done the same thing. And they fight against, I think his name was Icarus, the evil white guy who flies into the sun. And Icarus whoops him, and then he's like, oh man, my white privilege got me down. Let me atone for my sins. And he flies into the sun, and then somehow they stopped the creature. I forget how they stopped it. Was it because Icarus died? And then there were a few other people that didn't matter. There was like a girl that was deaf or something. I don't know. It was so stupid. These look like the fingertips. I think someone told me that they're going to show a reference to that big monster that sticks its hand out of like the Atlantic Ocean. Maybe this is it.
And being handed.
That looked like a hand, didn't it? Yeah, it looks like fingers. There's no mountain shaped like that. And they're following Captain African America and his new sidekick.
And being handed the shield, it just means a lot to me.
I don't believe that.
It's personal.
I doubt it. I'm curious to know whether or not in this movie Sam's going to get any superpowers. If he doesn't get any superpowers, it's going to be so stupid and cheesy. I'm hoping that either he gets superpowers, or by the end of the movie he throws the shield down and says, I don't want to be Captain America anymore. This sucks. I'm Falcon. Something like that.
Has made that decision to become unabashedly Captain America.
Uh-huh. So says Kevin Feige. Feige. Kevin Feige. I just slipped out. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit the like button and the subscribe button. Are you excited for this movie? Are you not? Let me know in the comments below. And I really appreciate it. Till next time.